What's up everyone, ExilerJ here with another Zenless Zone Zero video. Zenless Zone Zero is getting close to release, and knowing what banners to expect can be pretty important in a gacha game to better plan ahead on who to prioritize your pulls on, like any other gacha game. So we will be looking at all the banners from CBT2 and CBT3 to better understand what to expect on the release. Mainly talking about the gacha system and what agents to expect from these banners. Now there was two phases for version 1.0, phase 1 and phase 2. So let's start with phase 1's banners. In phase 1 of version 1.0, there will be 4 banners that we are expecting. The first banner is called the Star-Studded Cast, or also known as the Stable Channel, and this is considered the standard banner. This is a permanent banner, and it is also a part of the Beginner's banner. With the Beginner's banner you will get 20% off your first 5-10 pulls, and you will be guaranteed an S-rank agent in 50 pulls. But be aware that you will only get this 20% discount if you pull 10 at a time, so I highly recommend saving up 10 pulls at a time and not do 1 pull at a time until you get 50 pulls as a new player to get this discount. Much like other gacha games, you will be guaranteed an A rank or above within 10 pulls. Another thing worth knowing is that after you got your first S rank from this Beginner's banner, the banner will need 90 pulls from there on for a guaranteed S rank. This banner consists of not only agents but also W engines and also some bamboos, but thankfully when it is an S rank pull, it only consists out of agents. Another nice thing about this banner is that once you have pulled 300 times on this banner, you will get an agent of your choice between any of the 6 S-rank agents from the standard banner, making it worthwhile to pull on this banner. These 6 S-rank agents of your choice are either Grace, Rina, Coletta, Nekomata, Soldier 11 or Lycaon. Mellow Waveride is the first exclusive agent banner we saw in the game. This banner features Alan Joe as the S-rank agent, which is an ice attribute agent, and she is also a great damage dealer. Just like the standard banner, you will need to pull 90 times to pity an S-rank agent, and much like other gacha games, you will only have a 50% chance of it being the featured agent from the banner. So if you don't get Alan Joe on this banner the first time, you will have to try again, and the second time you get an S-rank agent, it will be guaranteed the featured character, so in this case Alan Joe, and the same goes for the A-rank agents on this banner. Every 10 pulls you will get an A-rank agent with a 50% chance of being one of the featured agents from the banner. Also, pity will carry over from one featured agent's banner to another, so if you couldn't pity an S-rank agent, you will have a better chance on the next one. For this banner, the featured A-rank agents are Sokaku and Anton. Sokaku is an ice support type agent, and Anton is an electric type damage dealer. But this is where things gets interesting. Sokaku is also a great agent with Alan Joe. Sokaku increases your team's ice damage dealt and also reduces the enemy's ice resistance. So to have an A-rank agent that synergizes well with an S-rank agent on the same banner makes this banner really good. Of course, this is just speculation and the game isn't released yet at the time of me making this video, but it does seem good on paper, and I wonder if all banners will work like this in Zenless Zone Zero. The next banner you will see is the Dissonant Sonata banner. These are limited time banners for W engines, which works similar to weapons in other games, and the first one we saw is featuring the S-rank Deep Sea Visitor W engine alongside the A-rank W engines Thrill Reek and Bashful Demon. Now these Dissonant Sonata banners seems to follow a pattern of always featuring a weapon that works well with the featured S-rank agents banners. But these banners works a bit different than the agent banners when it comes to the pity system. For the W engine banners you will get a pity S-rank after pulling 80 times instead of 90 times like the agents banners, and the chance of getting the featured W engines are 75% instead of 50%, which is great news since a 50-50 check would have been pretty rough for just the weapon in my opinion. Pity will also carry over from one featured W engine banner to another. Now that you know about the W engine banners, let's have a look at what the first few featured W engines of this banner does. The S-Rank W engine Deep Sea Visitor looks like this. It increases your agent's base attack and crit rate, which is great, and it also increases the ice damage they deal by 25%, making it a perfect weapon for Ellen, since she is an ice damage dealer. Another nice thing is it can increase your crit rate by 20% for 8 seconds if you deal ice damage with dash attacks or dodge counters. Next we have the A-Rank W engines. Bashful Demon is one of the 2 featured A-Ranks from this banner, and it also supports ice damage dealers, but interesting enough it increases the attack percentage of your whole squad, so this is probably a good W engine for a support type character like Sorkaku. The other featured A-Rank W engine, Troll Rig, is mostly for electric damage dealers like Anton from the featured banner since he deals electric damage. It also deals crit damage, which is always good to have if you have enough crit rate. An outstanding partner is the limited time Bamboo banner, and the only featured banner we saw in the CBT was the S-Rank Bamboo, the Butler, with the A-Ranks Devil Boo and Penguin Boo. These Bamboo banners has the same pity system as the W engines with a 75% chance of getting the featured Bamboos, and you will need to pull 80 times for the pity to happen. The pity will carry over to the next Bamboo banner. If you didn't know what Bamboos are in this game, they are basically pets who can help you attack enemies, and they can also give some buffs to help you out, which is pretty nice. Another interesting thing about this banner is that it uses a completely different currency to pull on these banners called Boo Pawns, and it isn't too hard to get them for free-to-play players. The Butler generates more energy for your team, and each Bamboo has a skill that requires something specific. Like the Butler needs at least one Victoria housekeeping agent on your squad to give you an additional 20% energy, so always make sure you pull for the Bamboos that will work with your squad. The Butler also has a chain attack that deals physical damage. This concludes all the banners from version 1.0 Phase 1. Next we have 2 new banners from Phase 2 which we saw from the closed beta test free. The featured character banner from Phase 2 is called Unswerving Bullet, and it features the S-Rank Zhu Yuan and A-Rank Nicole and Ben agents. Zhu Yuan is of the Ether element, and she is a pretty good Ether damage dealer. It is also worth noting that Nicole and Ben you will get for free from the story, but getting more dupes for them will of course make them stronger if you like those characters. But I also noticed that Nicole has a core skill that increases the enemy's Ether damage taken by 25%, so yet again like the previous featured agent banner we saw on Phase 1, Phase 2 also gives you some A-Rank agents with good synergy with the S-Rank agent featured on the banner. So I wonder if this will always be the case in Zenless Zone Zero. I really like this, and it adds so much more value to the banners and the A-Rank agents in this game. The featured S-Rank W engine banner for Phase 2 is the Riot Suppressor Mark 6. This W engine increases attack, crit damage and Ether damage, making it a good weapon for Zhu Yuan. But it also has a special effect boosting your Ether skill damage by 45%, consuming a stack, and you get these stacks by doing basic attacks or dash attacks that deals Ether damage, so pretty easy to get. So it seems like I mentioned earlier in this video, the featured W engines will always pair well, if not the best, with the featured S-Rank agents banners. Let me know if you will be summoning on any of these featured banners, or if you will be saving for another banner in the future. Peace out!